Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is JayLeesCorner. I know it's late. I know it's last minute. I didn't really announce it or whatever, so it may not be that many people watching the live, but hopefully y'all will catch the replay. I have been feeling sick. I have a little bit of energy right now, so I was like, pop on live and have a quick conversation, for 3 topics that you wanted to discuss earlier in the week and you could not. So, here we are. Okay, happy Saturday. I'm feeling a little bit better. Have a little bit of energy. I will not be on camera because I still look sick. And so I don't want to look crazy, but I'm like, I can at least come on. We can have a conversation, have a bit of a watch along of the foolishness of these. I'm like, it's worldwide foolishness going on. And I miss y'all. Okay, I ain't been live. I ain't been on live since Wednesday. It's currently Saturday. So yeah, okay. Y'all know to do a couple of things for me to always like the video. Share the video. You can follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG, Twitter, and TikTok the talk. Okay. And y'all know to also subscribe. Okay. Hey, how y'all doing? Yes, the whole Saturday. Lord. Saturday Night Live real fast. I'm getting better. Hopefully by Monday. I'll feel normal. I might have a couple of quick lives tomorrow. I'm gonna do lives in pieces because I don't want to do a full 2-hour live. So that is what we are here for today. Now, see, this is the thing, okay? When I heard a few of these stories, I was like, what is going on with people? And why are people being delusional and being crazy about things? And, the homeless influencer, which I thought was crazy. I have been seeing these people living in the storage unit, which I was like, what is going on? Child, and then Jesus is not pleased with his pastor and his pastorly ways with the congregation. So I said, let's just have a conversation about it. Because, again, the pastor, Mistress come around here confronting him and the wife in church of all places, okay? A homeless couple getting evicted, which sounds like it can't happen, but it can, okay? And then the mom of 3 who became a homeless influencer for no real reason other than stupidity and foolishness, okay? So this is not going to be no long laugh at all, but we're going to get into what we can get into and stuff, okay? So, I feel like I have maybe 2 other things I was going to discuss before we get into that thing. Because I had just seen it. And so let me get to it. Because people being foolish all across the world. And I said, well, let's just have a little chit chat about it. Okay. Let me share my screen and pop off the thing. So I seen this as well. Okay. I seen the fact that this man who was a miniature, Nick Cannon, a miniature person with a whole bunch of children with different women at the same time. It's this man who got 5 women pregnant at the same time. Hosts a joint baby shower and all the 5 mamas is happy. Now I felt like this. That's first of all, somebody lying. I almost feel like this is a skit. I almost feel like, is this a prank? I feel like, is this a scheme that ties her up to bring us the B of the S? Because why? Like, who does that, and for what reason? Okay, again, when your baby daddy got 4 other girls pregnant at the same time, welcome, little Zeddy Willis 1 through 5. Who determines to have a joint baby shower for 5 women who are pregnant by the same penis? Okay, and y'all not gonna say some words so that YouTube would not flag and whatever. Okay, but I'm like, the fact that 5 vaginas got pregnant by the same penis, I don't understand who said let's just have a joint baby shower. To me, does that mean that somebody can afford 5 of them? If you can't afford 5 baby showers, can you afford 5 children? Okay. Now again, the baby shower just happened. I just don't understand why, who, when. It just couldn't be me. I just would not want it to be me, because if it was me, first of all, you can't be my baby daddy and have 4 other women pregnant at the same time. And then it just sounds like mixtures of salivas and the fluids. Yeah, this is a messed up pH of the balance. And I just don't understand. Now, when I first, saw it again, I told them my first thought was, could this be a scheme and a scam for attention? Because I also feel like some people, I'm gonna pop on because y'all can't see me because it's little. Okay. But I'm wearing a shirt that says use a condom. I'm in my Fenty Beauty oversized shirt that says use a condom. Okay. And I feel like that's what he should have been doing in the first place, but he wasn't. Okay. And it's just weird to me because they all look different for one. Well, no. 2 of the 5 look different. 3 of them look like they could be sisters. 3 of them look like they may be in the same family. And I just would never want to decide to have a baby shower at the same time of the other women that the dude I'm sleeping with got pregnant. I'm like, do y'all know each other? So again, this could be fake, just for attention. This could be, some attention grabbing. I want to go viral. I want people to, to come and look at us. It could be that. What it could never be is me. Okay. And that don't mean that I couldn't be with a man who, unbeknownst to me, has impregnated 4 other women. What the part that would not be me is, this is not a joint baby shower time. The only time you can have a joint baby shower is maybe if you and your other 4 friends are all pregnant by different men, and y'all all pregnant around the same time. Y'all all had the same friends, and y'all decide to have one baby shower, so that way it could be one big huge party. Okay, now that I can understand. But anytime somebody say, "Hey, no, it's the same penis," we're going to all get together, it would be a big ass no for me. I wouldn't be fussing or fighting. It wouldn't be none of that. It just would not be no joyous, let's get together, we are family, I got all my baby mamas with me. No. Okay. So we shall see what happened later on. Okay. Speaking of no good dudes. Okay. We see this ring get out. When I kept seeing this, I kept trying to figure out what was going on, because I'm like, it's an empty street. It's cold outside. Is it going to be somebody whose car slid off the ice? What's going to happen? And it was no. Lady is around here in an Uber. Okay, you see the car pull up. An Uber is taking this lady to the car. And taking the lady to the car, we find out, oh,
Happy New Year.
okay, have a good afternoon. Happy New Year. Okay. And I'm like, oh, like, was her friend dropping her off? Was she drunk the night before, and so she was being a safe person and did not drive.
Yeah. What is he doing?
And when she said, "What is he doing here? Why my car here?"
What is he doing over here?
Who is you?
And then I said, "Now who is you, ma'am?" And this is a separate picture.
Is Craig in there? It's Craig in there? Ma'am, this is my car. Okay.
I said, "Nah, is Craig in there? Is Craig in the house? If Craig is in the house, tell Craig Craig. Why is Craig around here, ma'am? This is my car."
Okay, I made payments on this car. If he said that was his car, what is my car doing over here? You gotta ask him that. You need me to go get it? Tell Craig to come out of there. No, I'm not telling Craig to go do that.
Ma'am, you just asked me if I wanted you to have Craig come outside. And I told you yes. Have Craig come outside. You can't then say you're not gonna tell Craig come outside. Well, guess what, ma'am? Okay, I'm leaving.
Ma'am, what is my car doing in your yard? Okay. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, because guess what? Don't worry about it. You finna be taking him home, or he's finna be walking, baby. How did you even know? Don't worry about it, because this is my car. It's a tracking device on this car. This is my car.
It's my car. My car. I paid a note. Okay? I paid a note. It's a tracking device on this car. When Craig asked and come home, I track the car here. Okay? And if you don't want Craig to come outside, then guess what? It's my car. I am leaving.
I make the payments on this car. I got this car for Craig, but not for Craig to be over here with you. You need to go get a car for Craig so he can come over here and see you in it, not my car. So you just gonna leave this man stranded over here without a car?
Hell yeah, I'm gonna leave him stranded.
You really just about to leave this man stranded over here without a car? You don't see that?
That let me know Craig didn't have no car. The lady whose house it was don't have no car. Because when she said, "You gonna leave him here stranded," I'm like, "Ma'am, you don't have no car? Because it's my car. It ain't your car. It ain't Craig's car. It's my car. And I got Craig's car to ride around for, but Craig can't ride around over here with you in my car." The get you gotcha is the lady who posted this. Now, look, again, we never know if this is real, fake, or just in some improv shit. I don't know. But I feel like the lady who posted this thought people would side with her because she posted her ring footage, and also she came outside with her cell phone. She had that footage too. So again, we don't know if it's real or fake. We just having a conversation, okay?
What is he doing over here?
But what are you doing over here?
Is Craig in there? It's Craig in there? Ma'am, this is my car. Okay, I make payments on this car. If he said that was his car, what is my car doing over here? You gotta ask him that. You need me to go get it? Tell Craig to come out of there. No, I'm not telling Craig to go do that. Ma'am, what is my car doing in your yard? Okay. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, because guess what? Don't worry about it. You finna be taking him home, or he's finna be walking, baby. How did you even know? Don't worry about it, because this is my car. It's a tracking device on this car. This is my car. I make the payments on this car. I got this car for Craig, but not for Craig to be over here with you. You need to go get a car for Craig so he can come over here and see you in it, not my car.
You go get a car for Craig so Craig can come see you, bitch. He can't come see you in my car.
So you just gonna leave this man stranded over here without a car? You really just about to leave this man stranded over here without a car? You don't see that?
Child. Look, the one thing I can appreciate is ma'am pull up in an Uber, seen it was her car. She wasn't mean. She wasn't rude. She ain't cuss her ass out. She could have, okay? Her whole thing was, "Ma'am, I'm here to get my car. I'm not here for you. I'm here for my car. I'm not even really here for Craig, because Craig gonna come outside." And the fact that Craig thinks that's in the house all the time is not crazy to me, but it's like, that's how men be or whatever. So Miss Ma'am said, "You gonna leave him?" Yes, ma'am, stranded here, because clearly y'all can't even afford an Uber. Look, y'all, times is hard right now. The price of everything going up. Can't nobody afford their own things or whatever. Craig done got Miss Ma'am to get him a car. He around here at the other Miss Ma'am house, get him a meal. And I'm like, Craig is out here carless and homeless too. Because Craig was probably living with the car owner lady. Okay. Craig was probably around here cheating with the other lady. And then now he homeless and girl, again, people around here being foolish. Okay. Now, this is not about being foolish. This is making me wonder what's going on in the world. Okay. Now, y'all know it's dead of winter. Okay. It is the dead of winter. I don't know nothing about Teslas because I don't have one. But I feel like cars that need to be charged up probably should not be in states and cities that have extremely cold winters, because I feel like the coldness of the air will drain the battery of the car faster or whatever, and things can go left. Well, around in Chicago, a whole bunch of people who have Teslas, cars, the batteries are dead.
Cars may be the way of the future, but it's clear there are some problems when it comes to charging them in Chicago's deep freeze.
Oh, we got a bunch of dead robots out here.
Dead robots. Dead Teslas packed the parking lot at this Tesla supercharging station in Oak Brook, a scene mirrored in other supercharging stations around the Chicago area.
Man, this is crazy. It's a disaster. Seriously.
Now, I understand, people want to save money on gas. Gas is expensive, you know what I'm saying, depending on where you live or whatever. But it's cold in Chicago. It's cold in Illinois. It's cold in Michigan. I feel like when you are living in a state or your city where you have negative degree weather, like the Midwest, we're used to that. Like we don't have bad winters as far as we may not get blizzards all the time, but we're gonna get some cold weather. Okay, it's gonna be below freezing at least once or twice, 4, 5, 6, 7 times during the winter. And the worst of our winters come in January and February. We not really cold in December. Okay, the shit come around here around January and February. Okay, so the fact that all these Teslas around here dead, I'm like, y'all didn't think about that first?
With temperatures falling into the negative double digits, these charging ports have stopped charging, leaving many Tesla owners stranded here in long lines since Sunday.
Since Sunday, bitch, what is today? It is Saturday. Them cars been stranded for a week. That is ridiculous. Now this is to get you gotcha. I blame Tesla. Because Tesla, don't y'all supposed to know the charger stations need to be like warmed up or something? Somebody got to know something.
No juice. It's still on 0%. And this is like 3 hours this morning being out here after being out here 8 hours yesterday.
Has it been charging?
No, not at all.
It just isn't working.
At all. It's just frozen. And so I'm now getting it towed to the Tesla service center because that's my only option at this point.
Adding to their frustration, they say, is that they're getting no help when they call Tesla for assistance. These are unusually cold temperatures, but do you find this acceptable?
Bull stuff. It gets cold in Chicago. It gets cold there. You can't tell me those are not unusual cold temperatures.
No, not at all. Not really. I think it's less on the actual vehicle and more on the infrastructure.
Tesla has not responded to our emails for comment, but an automobile expert we talked to said that the owners of all EVs should hit the battery precondition button on their car before attempting to charge it in extremely cold weather.
Not tell them unplug it and plug it back in. Sir, my car not working. What should I do? I told you unplug it, then plug it back in. Look, you have to be careful what you buy, okay? Because you can want something all you want. If it isn't conducive for where you stay and where you live and where you operate at, it ain't no point in getting it, because ain't nothing worse than having a car and the battery dead, and not the car battery, like, you know, the little thing under the hood, but the actual thing that runs the car. That's stupid. Okay. And you know, a lot of people can't, you know, you can't even get a charging thing at your house because it can depend on where you stay at. If you know, if it is space for it or whatever. And the fact that this man said, oh, they said to make sure to push the restart button before you charge your car. I was like, sir, be quiet, old man. Be quiet. To me, Tesla would have to come get my car or bring their own charging thing to my house, because the one thing that should happen is the charging stations should work. But it also means don't be out here living in cold states and not having the shit that's supposed to be there, which is a car that don't get cold. Okay, now let's get to the three things that's under the thumbnail. Okay, because these are the reasons we came around here. Now again, I'll be live sometime tomorrow for some gossip chat stuff, because you know what I'm saying, there's a thing to have a conversation about. So the first thing I want to get into that I thought was insane is the crazy mama who then came around here and got her kids homeless in the cold. Now, when I saw this post, I was like, what is they talking about? Who did that and why did they do it? So this lady is currently homeless. Foolish. Okay. She lived in Florida, I think in Tallahassee, Florida. She moved to freaking Texas in the winter. She moved to Texas in January because she wanted to become an influencer, okay? Like a social media influencer. I said, ma'am, you do know social media is the internet. Okay, it's the internet. And if you have a dream, okay, if you MLK around here and I have a dream, you know what I'm saying? I get it. You know what I'm saying? Social media influencing, YouTubering, you know, all these things that people want to do or they get into in some kind of way, it takes time. I've been in this thing since 2017, really 2019. And I'm still building my stuff up, okay? It don't happen overnight. It's the fact that she felt the need to move her and her 3 children to Texas from Florida in the middle of the winter because she wanted to become a social media influencer, okay? And when I'm like, how the hell did she get on the news? I was like, are they influencing people to be on the news now? I was confused. She ended up being on the news because in Texas, it's extremely cold there right now. So a lot of people had to be like moved to like the warmer centers or whatever. And they happened to be talking to her while discussing regular folk who live there who need somewhere to stay. And this was her little news story on thing.
Safe and warm for the night until I'm able to figure out at least how to get home.
Kiara Jones came to Houston from Tallahassee at the start of the new year, chasing after a dream.
The start of the new year. Today is the 20th. This is from 2 days ago. Okay, so that was the 18th. When somebody says, so-and-so moved here at the beginning of the year, what was 18? Ma'am, you didn't have enough money to survive 18 days. You didn't have enough money to survive for a month. It's one thing if it's you. You know what I'm saying? It's one thing if you are a solo dolo person and you just have a dream and you leave your hometown and you go somewhere by yourself without no money and you end up being homeless, okay? It's something different when you bring 3 children that pop out of your cooch with you to become homeless in January, okay? And my thing is, I don't live in Florida. I don't. I live in Michigan. It's cold as hell here right now, okay? However, I am aware that in Florida right now, it ain't cold. It may not be 100 degrees, but it damn sure ain't 2 degrees, okay? Why would you do it?
This is like one of the biggest populations of the social media influencers. That's kind of my goal, to become a big influencer.
Ma'am, what the biggest population of social media influencer means you just have to be social on the internet. The internet is worldwide. Literally www. The World Wide Web. And I don't understand why. That's like me saying I'm going to leave my apartment, pack up my stuff, and I'm going to move to Zimbabwe to be an influencer with a tribe over there. It's like, no, you don't have to do that. You know, keep building here. Keep doing things here. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like, what do you mean it's the highest? Girl, people be social media influencing from everywhere. You did not have to. First of all, Florida has enough crazy shit there. You could have stayed in Florida.
She'd been staying at a motel this month with her
3 little munchkins.
Not even a hotel, a motel. Okay? Hotel, motel, Holiday Inn. She been acting up. We can't even call her friends. I am confused. You moved to a motel. Now look, if y'all look on the ground, the white sheet, that must be the oldest kid. He or she. I don't know if it's a son or daughter. But if you look at the white sheet over there, that kid don't leave me out of this. I'm covered up. Leave me alone.
I love them. That's so sweet.
But by Monday, she says she'd run out of money.
It just became too much for me after a while.
With
a while? That was what, 3 weeks? 3? Again, I have no issue if she felt the need for herself alone, solo dolo, because she ain't had no children, to move to Florida, remove from Florida to Texas to acquire a dream. That's whatever. You moved with 3 kids. You did not have enough money to survive nothing. You just got here. Again, today is on the 20th, meaning she did not have enough money to make it 30 days here. That don't make no sense to me at all. And then the get you gotcha is you on the news because you had to be taken to a warming center because it was so cold. I said, what?
temperatures dropping and no place to go, she says she called 911. Police brought her and her kids here. Again,
she is there because she was broke. Hotel is putting me out. Motel won't let me in. I'm done. I have no money. It's too cold. She had to call 911. Okay. She had to be rescued from a motel and taken to a warming center with 3 children and then given snacks and shit for the children she put along this ride. I was like, how did you move to Texas from Florida to become a homeless influencer? But this is a get you gotcha. I feel like some people are seeing, oh, if I'm less fortunate, if people see me, I'm broke and destitute. And I'm like, so many people in the world need some extra money because life is life. You know what I'm saying? And you made a choice to basically become homeless. And I'm like, did she do it because she felt like that could get her attention? That can get her followers. That can get her, a GoFundMe. That can get her money in her pocket. And you around here sitting up there with your bonnet on in the warming center with snacks from the warming center people, okay? Them kids, do they have even real coats? It's so weird to me. I'm like, a part of me feel like her kids should be taken from her because you're not making wise decisions at all. And this to get you gotcha, lovely True Red, that I feel like that's true. I'm a GoFundMe myself. I'm a GoFundMe. I'm going to sit around here and GoFundMe and hope folk will see me. And when I first heard, oh, mother of 3 became homeless, I'm like, oh, that's sad. Because I can understand if you just, you don't have nowhere to go and you just bad down on your luck or whatever. But once I read up and I'm like, wait, she moved from Florida to Texas to be an influencer? I'm like, a social media one? Child, the Wi-Fi may be better over there in Florida. So a part of me do feel like she felt I can come here, try to do something, because the fact that they're saying, oh, she, had to call 911 because she ran out of money. She came here at the beginning of the year. Today is only the freaking 20th. And she didn't have enough money to do anything. And so, okay, and now I'm at a warming center. And they see me here. My dream is to be a social media influencer. I'm like, ma'am, have you covered any stories? Have you posted any thing on social media? What's your TikTok name? What is going on? What are you doing? And while you out here TikToking and show stopping, who watching your kids? That's the get you gotcha. Who watching your kids? Because if you want to be a social media influencer, where are the children? Now, hopefully, let me show y'all this, because I pulled up her name. And when I pull up her name, this is the page that come up. Now, I don't know, because the person on that picture is a few thousand shades lighter than the person sitting up here, So I'm not sure if that's her or not, but I'm like, that's the ID page that come up to her name. And let me get to the tick of the talk, because I feel like I got to know. When I go to her page, well, see, I don't even know if these people is her. That's the crazy. Like, she don't even have, enough followers. So if you want to be a social media influencer, you don't even have a social media presence. Scamming, catfishing, hoppo. Who that woman? We shall see what happens with her, because I look CPS, and then the get you gotcha is, with CPS of Florida get her children, or CPS of Texas, because we don't know what she's supposed to be at. Where the daddy at? Because the 2 youngest boys look like they too young to be in school. They may be in like a daycare. The one under the cover, like they might be in school. But it's like you had to call 911 because you had no money, nowhere to go, and you only been there 18 days. Take your ass back to Florida, and then just say, I got to see what I can do so I can get some money to go back home. Call your dad, your mom, your aunt. Call somebody else. Get somebody else to do it. Okay? Get somebody else to do it. Now, I want to get into this homeless people. Okay? What my thing at? Because we done with her. These people right here. Now, I be scrolling TikTok all the time. Okay, when I'm bored, you know what I'm saying? I be scrolling a little bit here, scrolling a little bit there, and I had seen a couple of this man's like TikToks over the past week or so, and I didn't think nothing of it. And I then had seen, let's go to this man's TikTok. Where is his TikTok? Where is it at? This is his TikTok. He now has 113,000 followers and 2.4 million likes. So when I first saw something, I was seeing them post stuff about, oh, he now works at a hotel. And he was basically, I won't say stealing food. I guess he's borrowing food or not wasting food. And this was, stuff from back in December of 2023. And I was like, why is this person putting food in trash bags? I was confused until I seen it was him. I'm like, he's homeless. He worked at a hotel, and they would not allow him to take food regularly. So he was putting food in bags and taking them with him. But the whole time he's posting this stuff on his TikTok. And this is the thing, I don't understand why people don't get this kind of stuff. If you sneaking and doing something at work, you're not supposed to post it. You not. Now, the get you gotcha was, because I've been doing my due diligence, okay? Now, this is back from, August of 2022 with him showing how the drive-thru have all the change. I'm like, okay, he had the drive-thru picking up pennies, quarters, nickels, and dimes. Okay, fine, whatever. But when I kept looking okay, he's already been posting stuff on the TikTok. He wants to be a TikToker. But, the TikToking wasn't TikToking how it was supposed to. So this is all stuff from 2022. And then, just stuff. And then from 2022, he then came back around March of 2023. So he was gone off social media for a while. And now he in the tent.
Everybody, this is my place of residence. You know what I'm saying?
Actually, that's a tent outside. That's water on the ground.
Yo, all jokes aside, though, this joint is nice. Look, now, this is supposed to be a bar right here.
I said maybe he camping. But it said hashtag homeless.
Yeah. Oh, but look, yeah, now it's nice. It's messy in here.
That's a big ass tent.
So it's not nice right now, but
it's messy.
We got a nice little, move this off the bed. Oh, nice little setup here. Yep, yeah. Got the lube over there.
Not the lube. So y'all, that was his post in March of 2023. He didn't put up another post, at least from what I can see, until December of this year. And now he right here showing himself, getting a trash bag and his leftover food that I'm guessing they supposed to throw away. But because he's homeless, he wants to bag it up. Because ain't no point throwing it away. If he gonna eat it, I feel like let him eat it. I don't think you shouldn't waste food. That's just not smart. So that's when he started posting around December. And each day he's posting him taking the food. He said, I gave some to the homies, I guess to the other homeless people. But it's him showing himself again, runny ass eggs, okay, some tater tots, okay, a little skillet, and some sausages, okay. So he was always showing himself, taking the food, bagging it up, bag it up, and it's a little thing. And he then put, I got in trouble for walking out the back with the bag. I said, I think it's because that's a lot of food. And that technically could be stealing. Because they may feel like, are you making a whole bunch of extra food so that at the end of your shift, you have extra food to bring home with you? So again, he's always showing himself bagging it up, bagging it up, bagging it up. That's a lot of food, y'all. It is. But if we think about it, other restaurants probably do this too when they cook food or whatever, and it is thrown out. Give it to the homeless people. I don't really care. I don't care. Okay. But again, that's what not now. Okay. Him and old girl is homeless in a tent. Water all over. Because when you're homeless and your tent gets soaked from rain. So I was like, he was already posting stuff and showing stuff on his thing, but I felt like, if that's his life, what we gonna do? He's still up and stealing food. And I'm like, sir, stop showing yourself taking these people's food. That's a lot of sausage. That's a lot of sausage. Okay. But stop showing yourself that's stealing. Nothing. Child, take the sides. I need all the food. Again, he was already showing, in my opinion, too much. They said I can't take food home no more. Well, because I think it's stealing. Don't want to. Something like you telling, you're snitching, you're recording the bank robbery, okay? You're recording the heist. You're giving evidence for the prosecution. Okay, you're making the defense's job hard in these streets. When somebody said, he's not even homeless in any of his videos and trying to beg for money, dude got a Google image of a tent trying to scam folks. I don't know. That's the heat in the water. You know what I'm saying? Again, they said I can't take food no more. So they said I can't take food home anymore. So this is what I did. Record yourself doing it. Show the proof of what's going on. Bag it on up. Bag it on up. Bag it on up. Okay. Let me show myself. Let me show that it's me bagging it up. Okay, go throw it away. Okay. Nope. All the evidence. Yep. Evidence.
You want to tell me I can't take food? You're not going to tell me I can't take food, dog. I'm literally homeless. I know they don't know that, but fuck that. You don't got to know that. You going to throw food out? I'm saving this food. You're not going to tell me to throw food out, dog. Talking about, dog. I'm going to find a way. I'm going to find a fucking way. I'll take it out the fucking trash if I have to. It's wrapped up real good, so ain't nothing get in it. Homeless, gotta do what you gotta do for myself. Talking about, see this? Look. Talking about, dog. We not playing out here. Look. Talking about, dog. Get your.
Sir, calm down. What is wrong with you? Hitting them 4 garbage cans.
Ain't up. Get your bread up, dog. That's why you gotta do what you gotta do. Stack your food.
Now, I'll say this. I do think it's dumb that the place he works at, the hotel he works at, is food that's going to be thrown away. Why would you not give it to the staff folk? You know what I'm saying? But I feel like it's a catch-22 because you know their rules and you're choosing to not follow them, but you're also being dumb by recording yourself and showing stuff that should be private. Again, still taking food home. Y'all, look at all that food. That's a lot of food. That's a lot of food to be thrown away. Also, it's a lot of food for them to feel like you're taking from their mouth. Oh, not put it in the backpack. Now that's stealing. Now that may be embezzlement. You know what I'm saying?
Moving into our new space, storage. So excited. We can pretty much live in here during the day, and then at nighttime, we can't sleep in here. So We gotta go back to the tent. This
So
storage
this
is
was
right next
them
door.
moving in. Well, this was them getting a storage unit to put stuff in. You know, because even when people are homeless, they still have stuff. They just don't have nowhere to put it. So them being able to afford a storage unit over at the U-Haul unit or whatever, storing stuff. It's a 24-hour storage place where they can, come and be there. They just can't. They're not supposed to stay there. Again, knowing what the rules are, but we can put our stuff here, and it's crazy. Now, again, as I said with the food stuff, I feel like maybe if he told them he was homeless, they may change their mind, but they possibly could have fired him. I don't know. But I still feel like when you know the rules, if you're gonna break the rules, you don't record yourself and put it on social media, because the get you got you, but you never know when one of your videos will go viral and your bosses see it, and then guess what? You're gonna be fired, and not only fired, you're gonna be arrested for embezzlement for stealing all the food that we told you not to steal. But now him and his Becky, because I don't know her name. Okay, him and his Becky got a storage unit or whatever to store their stuff.
Next to our tent. It's amazing.
And it's climate controlled. It's huge. It's absolutely huge. And we're finally gonna have a space to set up all our nice stuff, because we do have nice stuff. We just don't have anywhere to put it.
This is nice. This is gonna be our little room, a big room compared to the tent. Oh, I'm tired. You ready to get this last room?
My tomato.
A little bit.
I haven't wanted ice water so bad in my life. I just want some ice water. I drank 3 bottles of water today.
Taking all of this stuff out of our tent, put it into this new storage, and
tomorrow we're gonna go get the stuff out of the other storage unit and take it to Goodwill.
So they're down there and they thing, right? He say he do music. I don't care. Still stealing the foods and recording it. I need her to see what is going on. Because maybe if somebody see this, if they work at a restaurant or whatever, maybe they'll bag up food from other people. I don't know, because maybe if you work, you can batch. I don't know.
If my job ever did find out about me doing this, I'm going to make it very difficult for them to fire me, because I'm a good worker. I'm a valuable worker. I do everything to do and more.
Except when they say don't take the food home. You keep taking the food home. You can't make it hard for them to not fire you by doing something they told you not to do. Like that's not how it works. That's not how any of this works at all. And again, I'm not saying I feel like the place is right for not allowing the employees to take home extra food that they just gonna throw away. That's they rude. But I was like, you are literally tricking them into thinking you're throwing food away, but you're bagging it up and keeping it.
I haven't told them yet because I don't want to lose my job. I could be considered a liability. So I'm keeping that on hush. And I don't cook excess food, because they were talking to me about that too. It was like, yeah, there's a lot of extra food being cooked. I'm still fairly new here. I've only been working here for like a month. It's kind of...
You only been there for a month and child. You only been working there for a month and you already bagging up food and keeping the food. That's fast. That's like at my job. We had a girl at a job there, whatever, and she wasn't there even 90 days, and that was still in credit card information and shopping. So that when you are doing things in the beginning of working somewhere, breaking rules here, breaking rules there, you're gonna go to jail eventually.
Hard to figure out how much food needs to be cooked for the day of. It's a learning process.
And then, and that they were saying how he's posting the stuff, asking for donations for people and put up his little GoFundMe.
We are setting up our tent today.
Messed up. Right now. This is our tent right now. Whoa.
The tent got messed up. Leave that be. It got ransacked by raccoons.
Yeah, this is bad. This is bad.
Oh, it looks like raccoons came in here. Oh, fuck. Raccoons came in here. Shit.
Raccoons is messy.
Fuck. Oh, they came in here. It's our last
child. Now they're homeless in the snow. So again, all this content he had been putting up, showing the tent in the woods, the raccoon breaking into place, getting food from his job, and we moved into a storage. We have our stuff in a storage unit, blah, blah, bloop, whatever. Okay? We don't care. This is the storage unit.
Trying to figure out if this is like.
This is when I say he was stupid, because I was seeing things in succession of what was going on, and I was like, why are you showing yourself saying we're going to sneak and live in the storage unit? I'm like, somebody can see that. You do know that, right? You do know if somebody sees that you busted.
It's like good enough to be sneaky and hide and stuff. We're trying to hide this shit. Not supposed to be in here. No, I don't think we should do that.
Why is it a baby bed? Do y'all have children? Why is it a baby mattress with Mickey Mouse sheets? Y'all have kids?
You think we should just block that? No, I don't think we should do that.
Now he's saying real quietly, we can't do that because it may make people feel like we hiding something, and we like put that right there. Now they had those boxes stacked up, but look at what they have behind the boxes.
You can get back here. We thinking deep about it. I don't even think it's that deep, but we want to let people know that someone is back here. We don't want to be hiding. Like I'm saying in the sense of like if this was completely blocked off, then that means someone's behind the boxes.
So the fact that he's telling her we can't block that part because they then gonna think that somebody is hiding back here. So let's leave that part open so they think ain't nothing else back here. However, all that shit is a whole living room, a whole living section behind the boxes. Y'all, they set it up to live there. Because you would think, oh, these people just have a lot of stuff. But no, they have maybe 9 boxes stacked up high to this block, them living behind the boxes.
See what I mean? If somebody was to come over here, they don't know nothing. They don't know. Yo, I'm scared as shit.
Ouch, child. They have a car. Well, not have a car. They rented a car.
So I don't own this Tesla. This is a rental. I have one credit card that didn't get messed up throughout the process of me, being homeless and everything. I lost a lot of money.
So he has a Tesla. A Tesla that I got one credit card that didn't get messed up. It's like every weekend we rent a Tesla, not a Ford Escape, not a Dodge Neon. We rent a Tesla to do some things, to run errands, to do things we need to do because we're homeless.
Lost a lot of credit cards. Now that I'm homeless, I get a rental car every weekend and I DoorDash. I get the Tesla specifically because it's way cheaper to drive around. I don't have to pay for gas. Every order that I make, I keep all the profit. We at this park. I'm charging my power bank. This is the power bank that I have. When me and my girl get the car, we get a lot of work done. Take advantage of having that car.
I never thought about cooking in the backseat of a car.
And because it's a Tesla, I can drive as far as I need to without having to pay for nothing. And that pizza was free. Somebody give us a coupon. I'm always going shopping. We always getting groceries. But we had to get some pizza, man. That coupon hitting. Thank you.
We just got donated a free hotel. Look at this.
Y'all think they homeless for real?
We'll be staying at this hotel for a couple of days for free. For free. This lady helps homeless people.
Now, I said, how did the lady get y'all phone number? Do you want a free hotel room for a night or two? I have GoFundMe money available for a room for 2 nights at a hotel. Please answer me. Also, do you know anyone else that we could get a hotel for? Anyone in the woods? Hey, my phone was dead. Do you want a hotel room for 2 nights? Yes. Give me a second. I need to talk to my wife. They gonna do it. But I'm like, how did they get your phone number?
She looked out for us, for me and my baby. She looked out for me and my baby. We could stay here for a couple of days. Got my Xbox here. I paid for this Xbox before I was homeless, okay? Before I was homeless. And I got it because of a credit card increase. It was going to increase my credit limit, $800. That's the only reason why I got it. And I got it before I was homeless, okay? So, yes, I still have it, and I keep it nice. We are homeless, okay? We have nice things, and we are homeless, yes. It's okay. She gave us a couple of dollars, so we went to Royal Farms and got some food. Thank you, baby.
Gotta have hot Cheetos.
Grateful that somebody is thinking of us like that on that level and willing to give us their resources like that. It's so sweet. We're gonna have a good time and relax for once. We rarely get to relax with everything that we go through. We're always working, always so tired, back hurting. What movie we gonna watch, babe?
I don't know.
I like to give a real rounded thing. Now, after they was posting on social media, after they were showing themselves and getting the food from here and cooking in the Tesla trunk and look, as my mama said, look, what mama, let me find Mariah. Where Mariah at?
I'll do the best I can with what I got. I'll do the best I can with what I got.
Okay, they gonna do the best they can with what they got with the cell phones and stuff and all these things. But they was like, guess what happened, y'all? Guess what happened?
So we got kicked out of our storage unit. The higher ups found out about my video and went so viral. We ended up getting kicked out. Now we're just trying to figure out where to go and what we're going to do with all of our stuff. We're going to have to get a new storage unit. So yeah, we got kicked out. We just don't know what to do right now.
Oh, she looks so sad. I don't know what to do. What am I going to do? I'm going to go back to my mama's house. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go back to my baba's house. Okay, look, that's the good thing about having a parent and family is if you need to, you go back home. Okay.
We're trying to figure it out. It's a lot. It's a lot of uncertainty. We can't live here anymore, and we can't make videos in here anymore. Now all we have is a tent, and it's freezing cold outside.
Mr. Get You Gotcha. He wasn't supposed to be living in the damn thing. A storage unit is really made to store your stuff. Okay, I look crazy, y'all. It's only to store your stuff. But you can't be around there living in the storage unit, recording in the storage unit, and just using it as your office. You know, and that's the weird thing. I feel like something is up. I just don't know what. Now we're gonna make a lot of money moves. Hold on. Old girl said we're gonna make us some money moves. Okay, we're gonna make us some money move. Oh, I forgot, girl. Lord, I have a plan. We're gonna make us some money moves. They put us out.
So I can get out of here. Now we got a free hotel. After getting kicked out of the storage unit, now we got a free hotel. It's so cold outside. We don't have to stay outside in the cold.
Not only can we get out of the cold for the weekend, but we can also use this time to figure out what we're going to do next, where we're going to put our storage at, and who we can call to help us. We're also going to be making a lot of money moves while we're here and making some content for you guys. So
yeah, stay tuned.
Posted.
Not a backup account.
Oh my gosh. Our tent is messed up. It is compromised right now. What?
It's broken, babe. I don't know if you know this.
This is broken. Oh my gosh. We should.
Y'all, they sound fake. I'm just saying.
What?
It's broken, babe. I don't know if you know this.
This is broken. Oh my gosh. We should have came back here. We was at the hotel so long, man. It's been so cold. We didn't come back to our tent, and now our tent caved in with all the snow. Our stuff is literally trapped in our tent. This snow is so heavy right now.
Yes, try not to step on our stuff, babe. You're stepping on our stuff.
We're going to have to get another tent for sure. We've been at the hotel so long.
Okay.
I could be mad about the situation right now, but you know what, man? We're going to flip this stuff, man, because we on live right now. We on TikTok. We getting all this attention and stuff, so we're going to just make this shit happen where we don't got to live here no more.
Our tent is destroyed. The snow destroyed it. Don't worry, we'll replace it. Thank you. You will be staying at Holiday Inn for a while, maybe the rest of the winter. Oh. So the homeless couple, okay, the homeless couple who was homeless, getting food from a hotel, garbage can. We don't know what old girl do. Okay, you got gifted a couple hotel day stays or whatever. Now y'all was evicted from the storage unit, and now somebody's like, okay, y'all will not be homeless anymore. We're gonna pay for a hotel room for the rest of the winter. I don't know about y'all. It all seemed like a scheme. A scheme and a scam. The tide set up to bring us the B of the S. Okay. And look, some people literally use what they got to get what they want, even if it's scheming and scamming. To get you got, you're gonna be. Some folk, if they feel like you scheming, scamming them, you're gonna lose the fan base that you get. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Now, unlike the girl who became homeless because she went to Texas and Florida with children, whatever. She can go back home. This couple, something about it, like this is the get you gotcha. The reason I was showing y'all stuff was because I felt like his earlier post of him like before and doing little skits on his social media that wasn't getting him much attention. You know, even him around here washing dishes at McDonald's back in 2022. You know, he was consistently making little skits to, you know, get attention. And a part of me feel like, you know, that wasn't working. And he looked young as well. He grew hair fast. I don't know. But he was always trying to do these skits to get attention. And he just finally found something that worked. I'm homeless with a white girl. Okay, I'm stealing the food from my hotel job. They won't let me keep it. And it did exactly what he thought it would do. It got him some attention. And as the thing say, as he said, we're not homeless anymore. So I don't know. I don't know. A part of me was like, could they be homeless? Absolutely. Because again, life is life right now. A lot of things are getting more expensive. Ain't nobody wage is going up, whatever. So it's very possible that there are a homeless couple. I think the reason I feel a bit of skepticism is because it just seems too convenient. You know what I'm saying? It just seems too convenient that you became homeless, you have this tent, but now you get all this attention. The storage for people found, first of all, the storage room thing, you cannot live in one. That's a part of the rules of it all. It's for you to store your stuff, not to store you, you know, and to bring up how, you know, you're renting a Tesla every weekend on the one credit card you have. You know, if you can rent a Tesla, why can't you rent a hotel room every weekend? You know what I'm saying? So this parts of it, I don't know. So a part of me feel like in about 6 more months, will we see them on the news again, the rest of a scheme and scam people? You know, will they have a GoFundMe that, you know, isn't really real? I don't know. Okay, but a part of it feel a bit schemy scammy. However, if they are true homeless individuals and they are no longer homeless, all power be to them. However, don't be scheming scam. I told y'all I should open a GoFundMe for myself to have strangers buy me a car because I want a new car. Okay. But I hate the fact that people who really be trying to like crowd surf just to get things that they need. You know what I'm saying? Like I want a new car. Okay, I probably do need one too. Ain't nothing wrong with my car. It's just time for me to do it. So I feel like people who feel like, you know what I'm saying, I need something, and that people want to give me money for it, ain't nothing wrong with that. But it should be an honest thing. You know what I'm saying? I have no issue with people who honestly say, you know what, I want to do this. I can't afford to do that. And if people want to give me money for it, fine by me. But people who be scheming, scamming, and lying and being underhand, I don't like that. I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like there are other actual homeless people who could probably really use this stuff. And I'm like, and if y'all know somebody who's around there who is giving homeless people hotel rooms in the winter, because they were in, I believe, in Philadelphia. It's cold in Philadelphia. You know what I'm saying? Are y'all putting, you know, the lady or whoever it was that helped y'all get a hotel room, is they also helping other homeless people? You know what I'm saying? So that's the part that it got me a little bit conflicted. Okay. Now, lastly, let's get into this foolishness right here. Now, I kept hearing about a pastor and his wife, something about a mistress. And I was like, what happened here? And I say, Jesus is not pleased. Okay. Jesus is not pleased when foolish people do foolish things in the house of the Lord. Okay. Now, I understand that nobody's perfect. I know that. Fine. Cool by me. Okay. But there's a difference between people not being perfect and people using the guise of we're not perfect people to do messed up things in the world. Okay. So, round there on y'all know TikTok, you know, always has stuff that we be like, what? So I first saw this. I'm gonna add the video. Hold on now. Let me get to it. Now, when I seen the video, I was kind of like scheming. Like I was just ignoring it a little bit. Because one, I was kind of sick, and I was like, what? I was like, I don't care. It don't sound like it could be too real. I'll see what it is later on. But then turns out it was a pastor down there in Mississippi. Okay, in the but down there in Mississippi, and allegedly his mistress came to the church pregnant and confronted him and the wife, and all heck broke loose. Now, the video was put out on Twitter from TikTok, and I said, Jesus is look, he's watching. Okay, he's looking like, what is you doing? You can't be leading no flock like this. So the getcha gotcha was, what's his man's name? Pastor Ricky Scott Sr., pastor of East St. Peter Missionary Baptist Church in Abbeville, Mississippi. They round now. The video that y'all gonna see is very chaotic. It's a lot going on, and while you can't fully hear everything, I still felt like we have to see the foolishness going on because this should not be happening in the church. Now, if y'all looking, okay, because I told it's a bit, you know what? First of all, y'all take one. She's looking at my name. Hey him. If you see, first of all, the mistress is the person who's in the the bundle of people. They're trying to pull the mistress, the pregnant mistress, out of the congregation. I said, first of all, why is everybody just standing around looking? It's too many commotions. There's too much going on. But you see the little ruckus. That is the pregnant mistress, okay, being pulled back because she around here causing a ruckus in the sanctuary on a Sunday. Having to pull the pregnant mistress up, and everybody standing around with their phone out recording. It's a mess. And I feel like y'all know God is not a God of confusion and conflict and coincidental pregnancies of congregation members. Okay. So when the pastor of and again, the pastor's name, Pastor Ricky Scott Sr., his wife's name is Sharon Scott. We'll watch her video in 1 second. I stand by my man type of person. The children looking. Everybody recording.
No, let me tell you what happened.
Now on the mic, you're going to hear the pastor. Okay. Now the pastor is accused of not only getting this lady pregnant, allegedly, he had been messing with other women in the church, allegedly.
Let me tell y'all what happened. Let me tell y'all what happened. Do y'all remember? No, he can't go with my law. We'll be in court.
In court for what, sir? What is anybody in court for? If your mistress came to the sanctuary and interrupt the church, I feel like I feel like there are not many reasons that pastors can be kicked out of the congregation. Getting somebody in the congregation pregnant while you're a married man, that's a reason to step down. Now, I feel like if he was a single man and he's dating this lady and the lady get pregnant, then gotta put him down because of that. But you a whole married person, sir.
The parents of my law, if they said the moderator, they said the chairman of the deacon board would do it. He can't appoint nobody to do the job. He can't appoint nobody. We'll be in court. You can get me out, we just go to court.
So why are you on the microphone? Why are you on the microphone talking to the people about what they can't do? Because your mistress came in there and caused the ruckus.
So no, I'm not getting police to ask me to move. I'm the pastor. I haven't been voted out. I'm not going.
I'm not going. I ain't going nowhere. I'm going to be here.
I'm not going. I'm not going. I'm not going. Police can't move me and I'm the pastor. Because here it is right here. The church, I don't even know what it is. It's between the church body will be polled by the voting members, and it said if any time that a vote is needed for retention of the mission, a church meeting will be called. The meeting must be stated, and it said the chairman of the deacon ministry will provide.
When you in a sanctuary reading the bylaws over the microphone to the congregation, you guilty. Because y'all know most of the stuff would have happened, you know, behind closed doors, in the meeting room between the board members. It would not be broadcast on the dang on sanctuary floor, okay, reading the bylaws because you don't want to leave.
The chairman of the deacon ministry will provide. Let me show it to you. Let me show it to you, right? Bylaw. That ain't even, that ain't even, because I asked to do one thing. I asked to do one thing, ask a question. They won't let me ask a question.
The question is, who's the daddy of the baby?
They won't let me ask a question because they know I'm telling the truth. You can't, I asked them to let me ask one question. This church will be sued. I asked them.
You don't sue the church. Not this church will be sued. You can't sue the church.
You already, you know, when y'all came to that meeting, y'all said, I'll let you speak at the meeting. You don't remember that? Right. Hold up. No. This is what happened. Do y'all remember? Hold on, no. See, why they won't let me talk? All I ask is to ask one question. All I ask, they won't let me ask my one question because they know I'm telling the truth.
Child, the babbling bishop is around here babbling for no damn reason, sir. What question could you have to be asked when the mistress came down the road with the big belly? Okay?
And the police can't come on private property and ask me to leave if I'm not doing nothing to nobody. That's a private property. That's a private property.
Calm down, y'all.
The right way is the right.
Let's do it the right way. We right here doing things the wrong way, babbling bishop.
The right way is number one. The right way is where is your church roll? What's your church roll? You gotta have
job duties. Sir, your duty was to not get somebody pregnant. You're right here babbling, bishop. Okay, stop the babbling, bishop, and lead the church.
Active church roll. Where's your church roll? Where's the secretary of the church? No. Well, you're not you. How you got one? The church secretary is supposed to have one. You haven't been here, but you coming on first Sunday. So how you know who's here second, third, and fourth? No.
Anybody that can say no that fast, like that, the babbling bishop is guilty. Okay, he just said too many no's, and they really mean yes.
No. Well, you're not you. How you got one? The church secretary is supposed to have one. You haven't been here, but you coming on first Sunday. So how you know who's here second, third, and fourth? No. We're gonna do it right.
That is a guilty no if I ever heard one. Okay, child, look. It is the babbling bishop is Bishop Robert's cousin for sure. Look, Bishop Robert around there in New York causing the havoc. This one down there in Mississippi.
We're gonna, as long as we do it right, I'm okay. I'm okay with right. As long as we do it right, because you can't just bring folk in here that ain't been in here since September of 2044. You can't do that, and that's not gonna happen.
You can't bring people around here who I ain't seen and try to get me out. You can't bring extra folk who ain't been here in ever. No, you can't get to Mississippi by the morning time. Okay, well, you probably could.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm the pastor of the church. I'm the pastor of the church and had not done nothing to nobody.
Child, y'all, I see them saying, come on. Come on. Come on. Child, they talking about the police.
The church will witness. I'm the pastor of the church and had not done nothing to nobody.
Can you imagine you in church on a Sunday morning or Sunday afternoon looking for the word of God, you know, for some good old church music, okay, good old hymns, some praise dancing, and the freaking police sheriffs come walking in after the bishop's mistress came walking in with her pregnant belly and fussing with him and his wife?
I'm the pastor of the church and have not done no, because I have not done nothing. I am the pastor. I'm the pastor of the church, and if they can't do that, I haven't done anything. I'm the pastor. Okay, come on, I'll talk to you. Come on.
Now, for some reason, at first he was saying, I ain't going. Yeah, I'm the pastor. Police, y'all can't force me to leave. I ain't going nowhere. And then he said, you know what, all right, I'll talk to y'all. Now, they going off to the side. And then, like, a little ruckus happened, but I don't know why. Now, I feel like, first of all, whoever the camera person is, need a better job, okay? Because I need you to be focusing on the right thing, okay? But in the corner, you see it was a lady walking up, okay? It was a lady walking up, and I believe that was the pregnant mistress, okay? Now, they said allegedly the pregnant mistress name is Yelena or Yelana Chandra's Beaver. I said, what? It's EULANA SHANDRE apostrophe A, last name Beavers. Okay, she sound guilty. He sound guilty too. Okay, but in the corner, you can kind of see somebody walking up. And I believe it's the mistress, and that's why they kind of intervene. And then a little scuffle or a little raised voices situation happened.
They can't do that. I haven't done anything. I'm the pastor. Okay, come on, I'll talk to you.
Now, do y'all think he said, okay, I'll talk? Like, did he see the mistress coming and said, let me get up out of here? Okay, I don't want her coming here fussing at me. Let me leave.
Come on.
But she walk out. And you see the lady with the white shirt walking up the stairs. Boom. And you see the police lady then, you know, hold the lady back. Like, go ahead now, Miss Beaver. Miss Beavers, sit down somewhere. I'm like, man, fix your camera. Turn it the right way. The fact that no one has left. No one has left. They're all still in there recording on their phones, talking all loud. Ain't not a bit of God's business being done in that church. Babies being carried around. y'all fighting in the sanctuary? Who was the lady? What lady up front, the fur coat with her recorder? You then see. So I feel like two things happen. I feel like, First Lady was being taken to the back, okay? And Mistress was being taken out the front door. So you see, I think it's a group of people going to the left, to the back of the church, well, to the back inside of the church, and we see the pregnant lady being called out. See, they go over there. Get the first lady out of here. Get her in the back. Okay, get her to the meeting room. Okay, get her to the tables. Get in the back down there. Okay. You see, as folks see, they going over there. Get the first lady to safety. Okay, safety. And then the pregnant lady, you're going to see kind of being not dragged, but taken out through the front doors, okay? Through the middle of the church. Pregnant and all, being dragged because she don't want to leave. So they're kind of dragging her, making sure she take her butt out the sanctuary. Police like, ma'am, you gotta. I'm like, ma'am, you pregnant. And everybody record. All the camera angles for the prosecution, the defense, for Jesus as well. It's embarrassing, but ain't nobody leaving beside the mistress in the car. Nobody leaving. He holding the purses. Now who purse he done stole? Who purse he done stole? Who purse is this? Child, the kids walking around. All the phones out.
It's the reason why she didn't want to come to church today. God told her not to come, like she always tells me. Good thing the police was involved. Police came. Yeah, because that was that right there. But why is she trying to attack the wife?
Why is she attacking the wife? Because the damn pastor said, we're going to be together. I got to just give me some time. I'm going to leave my wife for you. And once she found out he was lying, she was pissed. The choir can't sing. The choir can't sing. The mute. Ain't no drums. Ain't no organ. Nothing. That means for all we know, the pregnant lady could be the pianist.
The one time,
and it can't be no older women there because ain't nobody work out a song, okay? Trying to save the spirit of the house of the Lord. They cussing in the church.
please. Hey, listen, we gonna stop this. We gonna stop this. Does not make sense for us to do the food that we do. We gonna stop this.
Ain't none of them voices godly. Ain't none of them are speaking in a godly tone. See, everybody, child, protect your purses. If they stealing purses, not child. When the police start saying, "Get out, get out," everybody get out, ma'am. You don't even go here. I'm like, ma'am, you can't tell me. Amazing Grace. How did no one start singing Amazing Grace? But the police lady start yelling for everybody to get out. It is, man, your purse stolen. Somebody came, took 4 purses from your row. Your purse is gone. You don't come around here hollering, telling us to get out. You don't. Not no church.
Hey, Red. How you doing, man? Tell the officer she don't come up here and holler and tell nobody to get out. She don't come up here and holler and tell nobody to get out.
Now, that's all that happened on that. Now, the following Sunday, the Mistress, okay, the first lady made a statement, okay, because you can't have your husband caught and being alleged to be the father of a baby from a congregation member of the church, and you not gonna give your peace the following week. Now, first of all, if my husband knocked up somebody in the church, if I made a speech at the church, he would not be beside me. Okay? He would not be beside my. This is my thing. It's one thing for you to put your thing in other people's things. It's something else for you to allow your thing in other people's things that create a thing that comes out and is then a whole human being. Okay? I can't do that. But the wife, okay, Pastor Ricky Scott, okay, of the East St. Peter Missionary Baptist Church in Mississippi. Okay, the first lady, Sharon Scott, is going to speak her piece for y'all.
At that rate,
I had to speed it up because there's music playing behind it, but we can still hear what she's going to say.
we can hear from her.
Giving honor to God. It's hard. Everything is not easy.
Now, she talking real low, so I'm going to try not to interrupt because I could only get it up so high because for some reason her voice was like real soft.
It's hard. I'm not standing here because I'm so strong. I'm weak. So a lot has happened. But as I go through what I go through, God is the ultimate strength that keeps me. God is going to be the ultimate strength that keeps you all. We're not here asking for, we know everything that has been going on. People have been talking. People have been saying they're going to vote. We're not here to sway your vote to or from. We're here because God is good.
God, like, what? No,
So
Now,
that was,
why
I just
am I
thought it
in
was
it?
funny. And you could have did
Now,
it.
see
the
how I
same
get
way. I
thrown
did
in
because you
stuff?
never.
Because I don't have nothing to do with what that man did. Don't use me to cover up for your husband.
In the midst of all trials and tribulations, he is so good. Nobody could have helped me come into this church but God. Nobody could have stirred me in the right direction but God. So he is our strength. Yes, you have a pastor, because we have this saying in our hearts and in our minds that he's supposed to be the example for the church, right?
I mean, he is supposed to be the example. There is a difference between being the example, being perfect, being, you know what I'm saying, God. Like, that man ain't got to be perfect. But he also should keep his penis in his pants.
He's supposed to be perfect for the church.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. He's supposed to not have sex with the church members.
Because his knowledge of the scripture tells us that don't fall, right? But that's not true. God said all have fallen short.
You can fall short. You can fall short because we are human. You're not supposed to fall into vagina.
All have fallen short of his glory.
But have they fallen into vagina? Y'all know how much effort it takes to get somebody pregnant? You so stupid. Y'all know how much, look, to get somebody pregnant, there has to be 18,000 actions, okay? You have to first even want to step out on your spouse, okay? Then you have to actively not put on no condom, okay? Allow the body to get to a stiff point of attention, okay? To even allow the stuff to happen. So, ma'am, stop.
Nobody is perfect. Deacons, mothers, members, nobody is perfect. We don't know what God has for us, but we know that we're going to try to do it together.
What? We not raising that baby together.
Because he gave us some vows. And it says for better or worse. I thought that this was the worst thing. Yes, I did.
Man, what's worse? What's next?
But God said you still standing. So you can still speak my word. You still standing. So it's not the worst. Because he said I will not put more on you than you can bear.
And if you are able to bear your husband, who was a pastor of a church, and it's allegedly getting somebody pregnant in the church, and then said pregnant mistress popping up to the church and exposing it all in front of the congregation, and then the congregation being so thoughtful as to pull out all the cell phones and record what's going on and then post that on social media. So now not only does the whole congregation of the church know what your husband been peddling with his penis, the world know. So I feel like before people start saying, let's give grace. No, first, let's give conversation about what he did that should not have been done from the beginning. He didn't just allegedly, he didn't just like somebody else. He allegedly knocked up somebody else. Okay, it's a difference. Okay, and no, he don't have to be pregnant. But if the one thing that the pastor of the church should not be doing is having sex with the congregation while he's a married man. Divorce your wife and then peddle your penis somewhere. Don't do it under the guy's watch. Don't do that.
And by me standing here, his word is true. His word is true. So we're asking not for votes. We're asking for forgiveness. We're asking for this to be a testimony for you all to know that whatever you're going through, whoever you feel like is taking you through it, that you can survive. Because the victory belongs to God. Everything belongs to God.
Babies, fools, pastors who cheated on their wives, We know it all belongs to God. We can understand that. But I feel like, again, this was the following week after it happened. Ma'am, how you already asking for forgiveness? Have the DNA test been done yet? My thing is, when something like this happens, you should step down because it brings more controversy than anything else.
So when people knock you down, don't stay there. Get back up and tell them how good God is to you and to others.
Ma'am, your house didn't burn down. You know what I'm saying? This wasn't a bad luck situation to where, oh, we just got to pull ourselves up by our bootstraps, or we lost the house. We lost the car. We have to rebuild our organization. Man, it's an alleged mistress and a baby. You know what I'm saying? That's not about getting back up again. He shouldn't have been down there in the first place. It's like, to me, she's speaking from a place of bad things happen and we can overcome bad things. We can overcome hard times. We can overcome, bad news. My thing is, getting somebody pregnant is not something to easily get over and get back up again from, okay? This is my opinion.
No, we're not perfect. We're not perfect at all. I thank y'all for all that y'all have done for me and for Pastor. Because people look at him as the one that failed.
He did. He did. He is the one who allegedly knocked up the congregation. Now, if the girl that's pregnant is lying, then God will deal with her, and so will the church ladies of church. However, the fact they were saying that not only was he messing with that one young lady, he was messing with other females in the church as well, allegedly. Allegedly, okay?
But by us being one, we both failed.
Was you with him too? Not because we won, it wasn't his failure, it was our failure, okay? We both round here with a mistress, okay? It is our fault that he cheated and he is being drugged through the money. It's my fault too, because we are one. I get when you become when you get married, y'all are one. It's a union. You know what I'm saying? And your person's mistakes can sometimes be yours too. But I'm not saying we failed when he banged somebody.
We both failed. We failed you all. We failed ourselves. We failed our family. But God is still good. Yeah. God is still good, and he can restore everything that we felt like we lost. Everything. We love y'all. We love y'all. And we thank y'all for y'all prayers. We had a lot of people praying for us. We had a lot of people telling us to do this and do that. But ultimately, we're going to have to do what God asks us to do.
And so we thank God for you.
Oh, sir, shut up. That was what the wife said. Now, to the get you gotcha is, okay, while she gave that long little speech, Jesus said, no, not today, okay? The church still did what? They fired him. He's no longer the pastor around now, okay? Pastor Ricky Scott has been terminated by the church, okay? He's there no more, okay? He don't go here no more, okay? He had the lady around here. He had the police around here. He had everybody around here, okay? We don't want none of it. Not at all. Okay. Leave him out of our mouths. Okay. Don't put him in this church no more. They said the church has no affiliation with him ever again. We are a free church of the B of the S. We don't want it. We don't need him. We don't want him, and get him out our face. And I feel like when somebody does something like that, you're supposed to, separate. Because you can't come back from that. You can't. Because the mistress came to church, pregnant belly and all, and said, that's the pappy. That's the pappy. That's the pappy. Okay, and I applaud the wife standing by her man, by the bishop, because first wives stand by the husbands, but now I would not. I would not. We would have to have it, and I'm not saying, look, you do what works for your marriage, but don't try to put God in it to make it seem like God will make a way for us. No, let your husband admit his faults, repent from his faults, and then get into how much, he can get back up again. I was like, that's the worldwide foolishness of the day. Okay, y'all, I have no energy left. I got some energy earlier, and that's why y'all got this live. But I'm now sitting here extremely tired. Okay, but I'm happy we got a time to talk together. I'll be live tomorrow, sometime tomorrow, to have a gossip chat or whatever. I hope y'all enjoy this bit of foolishness, okay, for this good old Saturday night. I want everybody to be good, be safe, and everything. I am finna go drink some water and go to bed and get some more rest. I am again feeling a little bit better, but I need to get some sleep. So what I will say is, if you homeless, don't be lying, scheming, scamming people. Okay. If you want to be a social media influencer, do not move your children to Texas with no money. Okay. Because you will become homeless. And if you are a pastor banging the congregation, one, don't do it. Or if you do it, use condoms. Okay. Anyway, we will have a conversation tomorrow about whatever else on. Be good, be safe, stay warm wherever you are. I love you all.